time to run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just why I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is good. Now I was checking how all systems go. For some reason it was capturing wrong screens and all of that. But we look good now, we look good. Just make sure everything is sharing the right thing. Guys in Zoom can see my screen or no? Let me know. Alright, good. Perfect. Alright, let's get into it. Hope everyone is good. All systems do look good now. They didn't look, they were wrong screen was showing. Don't know why it adjusted like that, was strange. But let's get into it here. Have a look at what's going on for today. And yeah, you know, run down the analysis, do all of the good stuff. And yeah, hope everyone is well. And let's get it. Time to wake up, time to go. And let's see what we got going on. So yeah, let's have a look at news today. So yesterday we had all PMI for the whole day. Today's Thursday. Thursday we have a little bit of unemployment claims. That's about it, to be honest, after unemployment claims. Pretty much clean. G20 meetings. Historically, we've had plenty of G20 meetings. I've not really noticed anything concerning about that, right? I've never seen it do anything that is like, okay, you know, impacts the market heavy. In terms of Friday tomorrow, big important one is Tokyo core CPI. We're seeing a massive move down. Look, we even tapped into the 196s, which is nuts. Again, Asian session giving the move similar to yesterday in London. Asian session here giving another 169 pip move. So it's you know, it's really interesting to see that, right? To see such a big move play out there. So yeah, Asian session coming through here, pushing price down. Yesterday in New York, we pushed down here and then started to retrace into market close, and then at the open here from Asian just ended up going down here, reaching 196, so 500. So let's see where we are in terms of weekly time frame. You know, we're starting to push well down below here. This is some of the biggest movement I've ever seen in terms of without intervention, right? We obviously had the intervention and then continued. So continuation, I've not really seen this before. Normally we have something like this, which is more normal, and this has just been, you know, straight dumping here, and you know, no signs of any form of daily pullback, any pause, disrespecting every single major structure points we have in the market. It's pretty hard to know when this is going to stop, but the lower we get, the more likely you know, it is to see a bounce. The thing is, we're starting to break daily structure here. This is going to be massive going into the end of the week. Does the sound keep cutting out? Is that happening now? Oh damn. Not sure what's going on, man. Always PC issues. Let's have a look. Is it music or is it my mic? It's not. Oh, it's good. Okay, fine. It's fine. Okay, good. Let me just see something. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's all working. All right, good. So it seems to me GBP fell on JPY news, but all of this news is not really big stuff. Like, it's all an anticipation of the interest rates coming back. Inflation coming back higher here. If we look at what price has been doing, yes, it's on the JPY news, but the JPY news has been it's not the stock investment, it's actually from PMI. PMI came strong for the first time in a long time, so they can expect, if service sector and manufacturing sector is doing good, then what can we expect? We can expect obviously inflation to go up, because if they're going to be pumping out more product in making more profits, it's naturally going to raise inflation in the economy here. So we're just seeing a lot of, like, basically profit taking, of course, which is making this so intense. If that happens, it's a generational shift. Not really, because they want to maintain inflation above. The only time it will be generational shift is when we see them announce proper removal of bond buying program, which means they announce that they're not doing any more interventions, which means that they will not be selling dollar, and we see them increase interest rates, that's when we know there'll be generational shift. Now, whenever we've had a generational shift, we've always had some sort of weekly retest, no matter what, right? Weekly retest here, even here we had a weekly retest here as well. There's always going to be some form. Now that is going to be extremely important in this scenario, is to see weekly come back up. You know, we could even reach back to 202s, 204s, and then create resistance to then go down. But realistically, if this week especially closes above the range, it's not you know, this is just one massive pullback, and it's going to create massive opportunity to trade. Like, this is actually, even though it's very heavy movement and it looks like the only move that's going to be happening, the good thing here is it's creating massive range, 1,000 pip range towards upside if we want to continue bullish. And we know if we're going to continue bearish, all it's going to do is form pullbacks to form resistance and go down. So that's extremely interesting to see. In terms of a session today, obviously we're bearish bias today. 4-hour candle has closed just below this resistance. It is respecting 196, which we can see is a previous zone here. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we've created a support as well. Same story on the 30 and same story on the 15, right? So we have this support here, which we can mark off here first and put this as 30 support. So with how price is moving here, we're seeing a lot of aggressive movement in the markets here. We have this little previous range here as well. This is a previous 15 here. So yeah, I would say in 1 minute, if this can close below here, will probably be interesting to be aggressive in these type of scenarios here. We're seeing a lot of heavy movement towards the downside here. I would have preferred to see this come back up and take liquidity, you know, a little bit higher here before continuing down. But we did break through these highs, so that's not that bad. But yeah, bearish bias today, I guess with this, you know, we take xauusd since daily target was hit. I mean, would we consider that daily target was hit even yesterday, right? We were here, then it pushed through. We were up here, sorry. You know, I wouldn't say, I mean, yeah, I mean, you just have to try push it. Otherwise, where are you going to take? If you take below this, you're selling back into the lows, right? So, I mean, you just have to push through it, I guess. You'd have to try push through it. If we look at 4 hour, it's not really target hit. But the interesting thing here is that if we look at the charts, we can see that what's interesting is we can see that, wait one sec, this candle's closing here. So did we close with a bottom wick here? I have to check on broker. That looks like no bottom wick candle to me. Let me just check. Yeah, I have nipple on broker. Let me just zoom, double check. Yeah, there's a nipple on broker. Damn, couldn't prepare it fast enough. Need to measure stop. No wick for me? Yeah, I have a small nipple wick. $30-minute close would be nice here as well. Yeah, potentially on the flip and rebreak of lows. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try half position here, just till we get the 30 close. Very early position, but this is what's been happening. So I have to kind of go aggressive in this scenario. So yeah, half position break of the low I'm gonna try. Not half, but something like that. See what happens. All right. So took a position there. Let's see what happens. Five-minute support. Which 5-minute support to the left? Oh yeah, we did tap into that support. You are right. It might be rejecting that. Might want to create a higher low, and I could be wrong here, but it's just what we've been seeing. It's just what we've been seeing, and if I don't get in earlier, then down here it's going to be impossible to get in. So I have to give this a shot here. I have to give this a shot. Plan to take this? I currently took it. So in the meantime, let's have a look at gold as well. Gold, similar story here, you know, bearish move over yesterday. We were speaking about this. I actually have a webinar. If you guys remember the webinar, right? If you remember the webinar, we talked about 2430. Do you guys remember 2430? It just unfortunately did not give us some sort of confirmation or the ability to enter somewhere today, which would have been nice to see if we could have entered somewhere today. But you know, looking at price here, obviously moving extremely bearish. Previous daily as well, closing bearish here, but we didn't close below the support. This is kind of old happened in Asian session here. If we were to look at daily support here, this could be a possible target if price really wants to get bearish here and start to move down. We could see daily support tapped here. Now looking at 4-hour time frame as well, we did close above this 4-hour support, right? You can see we closed above this 4-hour support, so we have to keep that in mind as well. But possibly sells will be below this support here, right? So once we get below the support, can drag this down a little bit here, and I think that's where sells would come through, is below the support, right? Problem is 15 has, you know, this support right here as well. So yeah, it's about 26 pips to that zone. See how GJ is going? Oh, that's not good. So GJ looks like it's creating some form of support here. We did close below the range, but 30-minute looks like it's wanting to reject here. We have 8 minutes to the 30-minute close. We'll have to see what happens in the 30-minute. Otherwise, we'll hit stop loss here. This is set up too, yes. We have no bottom wick on this 5-minute candle, so hopefully we can flip, and this is just grabbing liquidity. Isn't that 30 minute after a big push? Well, if you look at the candles here, man, it's just how it's been in the market. This wouldn't be considered big pushes. Like you're not taking the pullback to continue up. That's the difference. We're using that as a pullback to continue potentially down, if that makes sense. That rule is, let's say you had a big push and you're looking for setup 2 to continue back up, if that makes sense. So that should actually give us more probabilities of this failing, because this would be the first setup 2 after a big push up. It listened to you, Claudio. The minute you type that press enter, look what happened. Entry price I got on broker 772. Yeah, we have to see how this 30-minute closes. Hopefully 30-minute closes below this line. That's what would be ideal here. I kind of was anticipating the 1 hour to flip here in the last 4 minutes. That would be ideal, 1 hour to flip. Bro, as we see in GJ, we can see that the ranges is huge. Yesterday, New York session, there was a setup, didn't enter because 50 pips after GJ gives 100 pips. Yeah, you have to get used to the big ranges, right? It's all relative. TPSL, the risk stays the same. You have to make sure to be adjusting your lot size. Harry, PMI is good for GBP. Why is good? I can't. Good. Why is GBP falling? It's because of yen strength here. We're seeing very strong yen. I liked how we closed at 197, you know, rejection at that level there. $30-minute looks really good for upside actually here at break of this high. 1 hour is closing strong bullish here. So what I was hoping with this trade is the 1 hour would flip, right? Because look where the entry is, right next to the 1 hour flip. So with the 15-minute, I was hoping 1 hour would flip. I'm basically replicating the same move yesterday at this time. Set up to retest, we tapped this target 199. We came back up, retested it, 15-minute close bearish and continued down. Yes, it did retest here, but then it went up, but you can trade that move down. So this is what I'm trying to replicate here, is that move down, right? Now, it doesn't look like it's happening today, which is just kind of what's been happening with me in the market these days. Is I've been having a little bit unlucky with timing here. So it's not really been the best, but what to do? This top I want above this high, that high there. So 30-minute here close like this, not the best close here. We're still respecting 197, but no top wick. High chance it makes a top wick. 15 close bearish like this as well. Anyone like me have top wick in their broker? Yeah, I didn't have enough time to, it came close to my entry there. It came about 1 pip from my entry. No time to manage. Yeah, it was very close, 2 pips. We need to get back below this 15 here. Five-minute candle here closes in 1 minute. Hopefully 5-minute can be a break of structure. Just gonna wait for this 5-minute close, base my trade off this 5-minute close. Hopefully we can get some volume in here now. Beautiful. Yeah, we just need this to flip and go right now. After that liquidity grab up, we should have the volume to be able to continue down right now. Should hopefully be able to get this candle to flip here. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching closely here at my, coming close to my entry. My entry is literally at the break, at the lows of this 1 minute structure. Yeah, exactly like this on my broker. So I'm watching it, it reacts off my entry. If I see it get back in the range, then I'm gonna manage the trade here. Right, I'm gonna manage the trade at break even if I see that not respect this range right now. So I need to see this 1 minute flip. Now if this 1 minute reflips, right, then I'm gonna manage it. So let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. Yeah, this 1 minute, guys, flips back up. I'm gonna be closing the trade at break even. Is that clear? If this 1 minute flips back up, I'm being clear, right? I'm gonna close at break even, all right? And wait for a better entry. All right, that's me out at break even there. Right, closed out at break even as this 1 minute flipped up. Right, just closed. That was at my entry there. Let's see. Literally got straight break even. So I'm gonna wait for a better entry and see what I can do with that. Maybe after this 15-minute close here in 7 minutes or something. Even though I believe this is just a retest. See this if it loads. Out due to gap, no top wick. Yes. This is why I got out as well. I just don't know, like, you know, we've been seeing, normally we get a straight push here. I still do think that it has a possibility, you know, but not really trusting it here. So yeah, out there at break even. It's not breaking 1 minute structure. Yeah, you can hold. Another way to manage is to have stop loss above this if it's not breaking 1 minute structure, you know. Yeah, I mean, even above here. I just don't like this rejection, you know. I'm just being cautious. You know what the pullbacks have been like. I might re-enter break of 1 minute low for a small position, but that's only for myself to try some scalp here. So please don't copy. Yeah, they don't have a top wick. It's it should have pushed down once we went and grabbed tons of liquidity here. So we should be having a move down. 5 minute looks good though. 5 minute does look good if it can flip and break the lows. You do have a thunderstorm though. Broker opened up as a gap alley. So yeah, I'm happy with the management here. It really should, you know, be pushing down here. So I hope everyone in chat listened to that. And if you're still holding, then make sure you're following your own plan here, you know, and make sure that, you know, you have an idea of what you want to do, where you want to manage, etc., etc. But I mean, if this continues to pull back, we can have entries later, right? We can have entries later. But I'll tell you one thing, it was not fun to hold that much drawdown, right? It was not fun to hold that much drawdown. I'm just going to put that in. What was that? 15-minute setup 2 on GJ. Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable with this drawdown at the moment, to be honest, guys, if I was holding this, because if this, especially if this candle was to close back in the range, would be a little bit uncomfortable, you know? Yeah. So out B for me on this. Let's wait and see if we can get another entry here. So I hope you guys listened and are not gambling here. Please don't be gambling. Right, trying to hope, oh, I'm gonna hope that I can get something. Please don't be doing that. Right? Look at this decision, guys. Very good decision. Right, so please understand that. Close at -3. How you get -3 here? Impossible. You must have entered down here. We had a lot of room. Oh, you held it for a bit? Okay, okay. I think if we get a 30-minute candle closing bearish, we have another option, even a 1-hour candle closing bearish. So we still have a chance. Prices grab liquidity from the previous 1-hour low. So yeah, that's, I mean, I was worth a shot, I believe, here. Your strategy works. Why not risk what you're willing to lose, TP or SL? Because part of my strategy is management. If I did that today, then I might lose more, right? It's okay. You can do that. You can do that. I have people in the exclusive group who overmanage, and I just tell them, listen, manage at TP or SL. Don't touch it in between. But the difference is that they're going to see more losses. They're going to see more losses. That's the difference. But long term, it's all the same. It equates to the same. Still in plus position? Yeah, maybe you guys entered in my drawdown. If you entered in my drawdown, then you would still be plus, but I'm out. Re-entry options, hard with this rejection wick. If we would just stopped here, we could enter break of low on this 15 close. 15 here is closing. We'll see how it closes though. It's closing above support more than likely here. No re-entry. Probably next candle closing below. So this we can move down to the new 15-minute support here. No, I'm very happy with the way this was managed, to be honest. I don't think I would manage it any different. So yeah, I hope everyone understood that. I was clear as possible, so no one come and chat and like, oh, come on, guys. Pussy decision. All right, if it hits SL, then we'll see who's the pussy. It's not. It's a smart decision. Look at the 1-hour close. This is really bad for our trade, guys. The whole idea of this trade was that the 1-hour would flip and close bearish with us, exactly like yesterday. Look at yesterday. Same thing happened. 1-hour flip. That's the whole idea I'm trying to play here, is to get that 1-hour flip. 1-hour did not flip. It did quite the opposite. We were holding 25 pips of drawdown on this open here, right? 19, 20 pips of drawdown. Luckily, we had 197 protection zone here. It was a good thing, because now you're holding this drawdown hoping that something will close below. I can just enter back when something closes below. You know, now look at this. Now you'd be like, oh shit. You know? I did not enter because I didn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, I had a bottom wick there. That's why it's okay. I just managed stop loss top of the previous 5. I think either break even or full SL would be better, because this range is going to be tough anyways. So for me, I can just enter. If this 15 now flips and closes below, we have re-entry options with more confirmation, right? This open here is a gap on my broker. Hindsight traders enter the chat. Yeah. Also, I forgot to ask for the YouTube business. We were busy inside of a trade. Trade is already done with, now waiting for more opportunities, and we'll see what ends up happening. So be sure to do the YouTube business. 400 of us in here. Get the likes up to 150. Would appreciate it. Put the scam likes in chat. Forgot to put that. But yeah, market's not giving me for next entry. I'd love to see a bigger top wick. It's what we've been saying all week, and then your same comment in chat is that, damn, we're not getting any top wick, you know? It's so hard, this, right? We've been seeing no top wick. We've been seeing push before we want to get the close. So we're trying to capitalize on, hey, there was a good wick. Remember, we didn't enter when it directly pushed. We entered when it came back up and rebroke its own lows, right? That's the key, is we didn't do a direct open enter. We let it open, it came back up, it made a low, and then went back up to break its own high. So there's a high chance when it re-breaks its low, it should give a push. Unfortunately, it didn't, put us into drawdown, but trade idea made sense. We still got back in profit there. You know, unfortunate, no continuation, and that's just been unfortunate this week for me not to get continuation in my trades here. But I'm managing it well. If I didn't manage this, I think we would be in a lot of trouble right here. You know, even closing half, I think, would have been bad here. You know, so that's very important to understand, because if I didn't do that, then we would start off the day with a loss, which is not nice, right? All right, scam likes are in chat. It's a clean trade. Yeah, B is fine, man. B is fine. I'll accept B any day. But I had to give that a shot. Look, guys, I want you guys to see how similar that is to yesterday, and also notice the time. Okay, let me replay here. What do? We tap a target. This was 4-hour and daily support. Okay, 4-hour and daily support. Look at this. We reject that 4-hour daily support. We create a setup 2 here. Grab liquidity from the high. Look what time it is. Can you guys see that on my screen? 9:30. This candle closes at 9:45. Can you see that at the bottom of my screen, guys? Look what happens. Setup 2 comes in. Beautiful push back down to the bottom of the range. Today, look at the setup. Today, what do we get? We get tap target, pulls back. What time does this candle close bearish, guys? 9:30, 9:45 candle, this one, right? 9:45 candle. I entered on the same plan to push back down to retest 196,500, right? So I expected that to happen in one go. It didn't happen in one go, so I just wait now. I manage the trade. If I didn't manage the trade, everyone ends up in a loss. Let's see what gold has done. Yeah, gold's still ranging. This is the plan for gold. If those were not here for my gold analysis, this is a 15-minute support, so possibly sells even below then might be better. Based on a 30-minute, I want to see what 30 minutes is saying here. Yeah, 30-minute has its support. Yeah, it's not the clean. We have clean zone from here to here, so potential wick fill. Yeah, this is also 1-hour support. Very strong 1-hour support. How many people in chat are degenerate gamblers and did not close? I want to see. Right? Because you should be. You should be. This is the whole reason. I made it as clear as possible. So I want to know. No, Claudio did. You listened to me yesterday, so you'd listen to me today. Did you actually not close? No, Claudio would have closed because of the gap as well. 100% he closed. They're holding since 206. I miss B. Come on, man. I explained it 100 times. Watch this candle coming back. We were up. How many pips were we up here? 10, 11, 13 pips, guys. 13 pips. And I want to reiterate this. I want to reiterate this. That this, I could close at 13 pips here and call this a winning trade to improve stats. And that's what we see happen a lot on YouTube, guys. Up 13 pips, close, right? To improve stats. It will look good, right? But realize what I'm doing here. Realize what I'm doing. It didn't make sense for me to close this, so I'm not closing. So please understand that. Let's see, 7 minutes for this candle. See how this forms here. 1 hour now has finally made its top wick. We filled that gap as well. Re-grab liquidity from the highs again. 5 minute doesn't look good though. 5 minute looks very choppy here. Still holding no comment. Not sure what's going on, Bram. Kind of not being disciplined. Who is Claudio? Is he the same guy in Lorenzo's stream? Maybe. I'm not sure if Claudio's in Lorenzo's group. He would have to tell me. He could be. I don't think so. But it's possible. Who's Lorenzo? The same guy in Tradesharpe group? No. Lorenzo, another streamer. So I guess not. No, this is different, Claudio. This is different one. This is different. Five stars in his group who got banned. Is that actually true? Really? Nah, I feel this is cap, bro. This is Claudio. I don't know if he's being serious. It's not cap? Oh, damn. Okay. This I believe. Did he? Legit prop firms, stick with the big guys. Who are the big guys? I would say FTMO, 5%ers, right? Anyone else? In the exclusive, anyone let me know. Who else? Who else? Those two, right? Those are the big guys. Yeah, GJ is being very dangerous today. You notice how it like doesn't give us the push. It's just unlucky that the position I tried. But remember, if I replicate this position 100 times, it's gonna be good. ACG as well, they pay, but trading conditions bad for scalpers. Okay, that's interesting. Why is PipLabs loading so much? PipLab should be okay, just depends. Maybe, can you try refresh? Sometimes it's just a browser block. Make sure no VPN is on, because that might be causing you. But let's see if maybe our servers are down. I doubt it, because I didn't get an error message. No, it's fine. It's fine. Is it working for everyone else? Don't everyone jump on it, please, because that's obviously gonna make it annoying here. Why gold pushed down this hard? Okay, I can show you guys something actually. I was actually planning to show you guys this, but this is a webinar we did. This is a webinar we did this week. So we did this webinar this week. I want to show you the gold analysis here. Let me just turn on so you can hear it. So this is the webinar we did this weekend with Tradesharpe exclusive. A downside come into play here. So next week, ideally what we would like to look for is a little bit more continuation is what we would likely see. And then into a bounce, right? And that bounce is really can give opportunities for potential lower highs and also to trade back up into that bounce, right? And that's what I'd be looking for. So we do need price to pull back, of course. We are sitting at 4-hour support. So let's see, 20th here. Here so look at this GU here. And but you know, if we do start breaking down Monday, in terms of pushes here come into play here. So next week, ideally side here with weekly price, see it take one more dip lower, maybe to 91s, and from 91s, this could be definitely a bounce spot, even as low as 81s. Between 91s, 81s, higher time frame, this is definitely a bounce area here to look for that potential upside, which then could lead into a lower high and continue down. I don't think it'll reach that high. It depends on what happens with interest rate cuts. If we start hyping that interest rate cuts are going to be the name of the game again.
81s
We'll
to
probably start
91s
pumping
bounce
up
area.
the minute that gets faded, and we know once they cut, that's going to be faded, and we will see a little bit more downside here with weekly closing and then into a bounce, right? From 91s, this could be to look you guys to notice how previous here bullish bias buying zone above here. So with the 91s, and from 91s, this could be definitely a bounce spot, even as low as 81s.
So 81 to 91 bounce spot, play into the bounce. 2430 we talked about yesterday in terms of, remember yesterday's stream we talked about 20 that same level, right? 2430, right? So let's see how that played out, right? So if we go ahead and look at that bounce, now the nasty thing is it didn't give us an entry afterwards, but open the week we came to where 83. I said between here 91s or 83, as low as 80s we could 81s we could see. So we went down to 83s. We went perfectly to that 2430 area that we were talking about. Why is 2430 super important? Almost at these previous highs here, right? Almost at these previous highs, and also that 4-hour structure. Unfortunately, it did not give us a nice 4-hour candle close during our trading session to trade this in London or New York. This happened over Asian, and we dumped from there. So this was simply a lower high coming into the market here. I'm not sure why. Does anyone know why it dumped at market open here? That I need to find out. I didn't see any news. Right? I didn't see any news. Pip Lab stuck. I had 3 losses in a row yesterday there. That never happens on Tradingview replay. Biden out. Yes, that could definitely do it. But we knew Biden was out. Why was that not being priced in? I mean, this was pretty obvious. So I'm not sure why we had such an aggressive dump market open. Check GJ. I'm looking at GJ right in front of you, brother. Thursday YC and why not show for London? No, we're talking about that Asian dump market open. We had a massive Asian session dump. This is very interesting price action. No top wicks, no bottom wicks, back to back. Very, very interesting. Look at 5 minute is an absolute chop. Secret Service head resigned? Maybe. $30-minute close bullish here as well, so I would like to see a bearish close because this is giving rejection. So for me, I think we could sell probably with a 15 closing below here. Is that the same as the 1 hour close in 15? No, 1 hour is in 2 15-minute candle closes. Yeah, probably just a 15. I might give it a second chance. But if it just keeps rejecting up and down, then that's it, game over. So we can put this for people coming in so they know the plan. Oops. Again, no top wick dump. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange. I'm not sure. It's doing what happened here, right? Look at this. This is pretty similar, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. And then this gave a bearish close, then broke the lows and went. But I wonder if there was something like a confirmation on a 30-minute. Yeah, 30 minutes were all closing bearish, and of course 1 hour close bearish there as well. So I would like to see a 1 hour bearish candle close. I think that will guide direction.
Because we're not making lower highs, right? We made a lower low here and then went all the way back up to the high. We have gone up, grabbed liquidity for a second time here, broken all these highs. Now trying to dump back down. So this second move can be the move here. We just need confirmation for entry though, right? Problem, this is too close for comfort for stops. Even if it just pushes through a little bit. What's the difference here? Three pips. Do you made it sell setup? Oh, I didn't analyze Geo today. Let's see what happened with sells. I have this line from somewhere. I don't know where that was drawn from. Yeah, this is a support right here. Let's draw it accurately. 1 hour support here. Yeah, same zone as yesterday, huh? We're at the same zone as what we were yesterday. Yeah, this is a nasty zone. Yesterday, all our rejections came from there. 30-minute support right here. 15-minute, close that support. Yeah, it's not the best sell setup. Right, because we're closing at support here. This is a 1 hour support we closed at. 1 hour, check your 1 hour, bro. Push happening right now. Yeah, this would be unlucky if it just pushes straight through right now. Kind of been the story of my life recently, where we get this, but this is way too close for comfort, especially with no top wicks here. You know, that's a great 5-minute close for continuation, though it's closing below structure here. This should give the continuation, but I'm not sure how to execute on that in my scenario, especially with all of this chop. Without a bearish 30-minute, there's nothing I can do. If that 30-minute close bearish, it's easy. We can take easy sells, break of 30-minute lows. Right? Break of 30-minute lows, we can take sells. But we didn't get that bearish close. Close bullish here. 15 close bullish as well. It's not like we have a setup 3 as well to take. And even 5-minute here closed 1 candle bearish. It's not like it closed bearish at resistance. And even if you wanted to play it aggressive, you take a 5-minute setup 2, something like this. You can't play the 5-minute setup 2 here. You know, 30-minute, very small wick as well, yeah. Very, very small wick as well. Alright, do you have any advice to get, wait. Do you have any advice how to do good top-down analysis? Yeah, have you watched my videos on YouTube first to check how to do it? And then you need feedback, man. You need feedback, you know? You need to get feedback from people who can check your markup, right? That's why I encourage everyone in the group to send their markup so I can have a look at that. Yeah, my broker, I don't have a top wick on my broker. So even that would put me off this trade, but there's no entry anyways, right? Because we didn't have something closing below. Nothing's closing bearish. We had 30-minute close bullish, 1 hour close bullish, 15-minute close bullish, only one 5-minute, but the 5-minute even close bullish, guys. So if you're taking that trade, then you're fooling yourself, right? Can we take previous LTA trades like 2 months ago? Yes, you can use those LTAs, no problem. Yeah, this is nice move filling our zone that we wanted to fill this morning here. Hard with probabilities though. I don't think this is very high probability. Yeah, we know we're bearish here, higher time frame. But with 1 hour closing bullish, 30-minute closing bullish, 15-minute closing bullish, 5-minute closing bullish, it's hard. Hard to be involved in that still.
Only 5-minute scalp looks like an option. How would you take the 5-minute scalp though? There's no 5-minute scalp because you close bullish on the 5-minute. This current candle has no top wick on broker. I don't see how you take this 5-minute scalp. This is not a scalp with a 35 pip stop loss. There's no way you can scalp that for 15, 16 pips, you know? Even 1 minute has no structure here. So even on 1 minute, you can't scalp it. Like there's literally, unless you just close your eyes and gamble, then you can't do it. Tradesharpe, I was doing very good risk management for the past 2 weeks, but yesterday I blew over 8%. I over risked on one trade, then I lost it. Why did you over risk? What was the reason behind that? Right? You have to find what's the root cause, right? What's the root cause? How would you, you know, if you're using proper risk management, then suddenly to lose 8%, it's not the best, right? I just got bored with less profits, but now how do you feel you're down 8%? Is that boring? Is that boring now you reversed all your work? It's not boring, right? So you have to just stick, just increase risk slowly, man. You can't get bored with it. You can't get bored. There's no such thing. So I know it sucks to be in that situation, but it's gonna be a big lesson you have to learn, right? It's gonna be a big lesson you have to learn. Trading is supposed to be boring when you're making profits. It just compounds over time. Over risking is going to be a really bad thing, right? Over risking is going to be a really bad thing that's going to damage you on all of your work. Think about it like going to work every day and being under high pressure from your boss that at the end of 4 months of work, right? At the end of 4 months of work, you give back your salary. You know? So you have to do that, you know. Still holding B is good for now. You know, when I was B, so for me, it's if I were to tell you probabilities in this trade, this is just high time frames going nuts. You know, it keeps going down, but realistically, there's no reason for this to be dumping down like this if everything was closing bullish. You have every candle closing bullish. And it went down. You know, luckily you got the volume in here, but run this 100 times, you're gonna lose this trade if you're holding it most of the time, because everything closed bullish. Ask yourself, if you journal this that hey, this is probably not the best trade to hold, because think about it. 1 hour close bullish, higher time frame in session doesn't support you. 30-minute then close bullish, 15-minute close bullish, 5-minute close bullish. Probabilities are not with you for this to go down except for higher time frame trend, but then it should have happened earlier. You know? We should have seen 1 hour flip. We should have, when we got in the move, should have been flipping because everything was pointing down then. It had to go grab liquidity 5, 6, 7 times before it went down, which is really hard to predict. What do you think about setup on an EG? You mean Euro GBP? I don't know. I haven't analyzed Euro GBP. It's a nice liquidity grab from the bottom of the range. You probably want a little bit of... I've seen this happen before. Price close above, it pushes a little bit, but inevitably comes back. So just watch if it comes back. You can use this range to manage though. It would be perfect if you got a pullback. But you know, obviously 30-minute, 1 hour candles looking juicy liquidity grab. There's some GBP weakness coming in. Actually, GBP strength, sorry. Which should actually not be sending GJ down. Tradesharpe, I have a question. I see that I'm profitable when I take small trades. However, when I take bigger lot and it's drawdown, my brain freeze and not able to take SL. Please guide. It's not, you're not ready to risk that amount. If you can't handle the loss, for me, I'm comfortable with the loss. If I lose, it's okay for me. I'm comfortable with that. That's what I already anticipated. If you're not comfortable, then do it very slowly. Increase by a very small percentage. Don't increase by a big percentage. You know, till you get comfortable. If you know that you're comfortable, but just seeing the number makes you uncomfortable, then my advice is just probably set alerts and take the trade, set alerts, and don't even look at the screen. On my MetaTrader, I don't even keep my P&L open. I don't look at my P&L. I only check the position, seeing it on the screen, or I just go and use it to close, but I'm not looking at P&L. Because P&L is irrelevant. It tells me nothing. What do you think about paid signals? I'll tell you this much, man. Paid signals is a problem in this industry. If we're looking at swing trading calls, maybe it can be okay because you're trying to hold it over a multiple amount of days. But at the end of the day, especially these signal groups that are active, like if someone is sending one signal a month or something, that's a position you've been waiting for all month, that could be different. But people who are scalping is silly, you know, because think about it. You're gonna get a ping, sell GJ now. You're not going to be at the chart. You're not going to be able to know when to take the position. You're not going to know how to manage the position. The signal provider is going to put TP 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to choose which TP you want to close at. If it hits TP 1, he's going to say he closed at TP 1. You are not going to close and you're going to end up having a loss. So long term, I notice people who follow signals end up losing. On top of that, after all of that process, you're going to be emotional. And if a signal provider goes in a losing streak, you're going to be really upset because you're not going to know how to make that back, and you'll have to try find the next signal provider to make that money back for you. And guess what? Probably in the meantime, you're going to over risk. You're going to try to make that money back. And guess what? You're just going to end up losing money long term. Only person who makes money is going to be the guy selling the signals, you know? You know, and at the end of it, you learn nothing, right? You make nothing and you learn nothing. And the point here, guys, the point here is that okay, let's say signals can make you money, right? It can make you a little bit money here and there, but it's not going to actually make you the proper money. Like if you want to make good money in trading, I'm talking about thousands of dollars, you need to learn the skill to be able to know how to increase risk, how to increase your setup probability win rate, how to be confident with the setup. That's how you're actually going to make money. The rest is just like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of fun, right? You make, you lose, but most signal providers out there probably not doing the most beneficial thing, you know? So I would recommend you, look, take this environment here, right? Take this environment that we do on stream. On stream, I'm happily showing my positions, but I actively talk people through my positions. In the private group, whenever we're taking trades and I send in plans for New Yorks and we take trades, I'm always answering people's question. What would I do here? How do I feel about that close? Do we think this is going to be a problem? That is next level. That is what really trading is. As I said, I want to be in an environment where I have traders around me who are going to support and be with me, right? And you know, this is how I want it to be, you know? And that's super important to be, to have your mindset like this in this game, you know? Because logically thinking, who's making the most money in this game? People following signals or the guys who actually know how to trade? So if we look at it at the core, and now there's not many guys who know how to trade who sell signals, unfortunately, but that's how it is, man. Paid signals only care about stats. They never help you manage the trade, which is one more important part. Yes. And they never explain anything. You don't know why you're entering the trade, so you don't feel confident, right? I could tell you I'm trying to replicate yesterday's move up here, the move down that we had, right? This move down here, I'm trying to replicate that. That makes sense for you guys to understand. $5 signals. Don Vo's signals have 80% win rate though, and it's automated. Yeah, then follow the signals, but that's gonna be your cap. I'm not stopping you guys from following signals, guys. I'm just sharing my opinion. You can go follow people's signals. It's not gonna affect, but you should actively also be willing to learn. And you know, remember, win rate can be changed from where you close trades as well, right? Keep that in mind. Make sure you have a couple of million like Donvo. Yeah, that would help, especially if you're holding. Make sure your account can also hold that kind of trading style as well. You know, but yeah, if you want to follow signals, there's nothing. You know, I don't have hate against that. I don't have hate against him as well. So I'm not speaking towards that. I'm speaking towards general thing. Because I can tell you one thing, he's doing better than everyone who follows his signals. I blew 4 prop firm accounts today over leverage and rage trading. Bro, the day just started, man. We're in AM session. It's London, bro. Relax. What are you doing? 4 prop firms? And I'm going to tell you something real here, man. I'm going to tell you something real. You spent money on 4 prop firms, and I hate to say this, but you can buy a whole month worth of education and support and a community for not even a fraction of cost of one challenge. 10k challenge cost 3 months in a group like mine. So I'm actually trying to save you money. Like, if you're gonna spend money, please spend it in the right place. Like, I don't care, go pay anyone else. Like, I don't need your money, but I'm saying stop giving it to these prop firms for no reason. Please guys, it really pisses me off. It makes me feel upset. Like, it doesn't have to happen. You know? I don't know why people are scared to I don't know why people are scared to invest. It's mind-boggling. You know? I'm sell on GU based on 15. Let's have a look at your sell here. Alright, took it close below here. I would always go break of low is always a better idea. Yeah, let's have a look at where we closed, man. I do have some zones from yesterday. Yeah, we closed right at this zone. Right here. So if we could break through, it will be good for you. Remember, this is a previous 30-minute support. We did see reaction from yesterday, so maybe today's the day that it can actually push through here. On 1 hour, it's clean though. So if the 1 hour gave you close below, it would be clean. You know, 7 minutes for that. 5-minute structure is forming, which is great. His strategy is on YouTube? Yes, my strategy is on YouTube, guys. You can check out my videos. Make sure to have a look at that.
No one tells you, but you need to prove yourself on a simulation. Simulation is really, really, really important for just building confidence. You need to simulate, you need to practice your trading. That's the whole reason, guys, I made on Pip Labs, right? We coded a prop firm simulator. You can simulate passing a prop firm challenge. If you can't pass it on a simulator, how are you going to pass it in real life? Like, that's the whole reason we did that. I'm not here trying to sell $1,000 product. I'm making products that I have used for myself as well. This was a massive part of my journey, which is why we make something like that. If you can't afford to buy softwares like this, then use the demo. Demo, remember guys, we added the feature where you can have 3 pairs now on demo. We give you a lot. You get gold, US 30 and GBP JPY 1 month worth of data. You can go use it. No one's stopping you from using it. I don't even ask for an email. Look, you can press start direct. Right? This is a leading simulator. No one does this for you guys. I'm just giving more and more free, so you take advantage of it, right? And if you actually want to get good, then you can consider. There's the link. Go practice. Be profitable in 1 month of trading. Right? So definitely check that out. It will be really beneficial for you, and I promise you, even if you just spend some time on the free version, you can at least practice taking your trades, simulate, see if you're profitable. You know, and if you're interested, you can then get it and have your own simulator. Start practicing. We have some amazing updates as well coming for Pip Labs, guys. We have a whole new dashboard coming, so you're gonna get a really big dashboard on Pip Labs. I can't wait for that. We have some optimization coming in there as well. We have some, a lot of stuff. We're going to be uploading data for this month and the month before. We got that from the broker now, so that's another thing that we're going to be getting. And also we're also going to have that it saves your drawings. So whenever you save a simulation, it's going to save your drawings. So definitely check this out, guys. Definitely check this out. Right? Keep an eye out. If you're looking for a simulator, then yeah. You know, best feature yet to save drawings. Yeah, that's coming as well. Adding more indicators as well. All of that stuff. I put the link in the chat if anyone wants to try the free demo version. And that's it, you know. Look at this rejection here, towards the upside. Wouldn't have even hit my TP, right? How many pips would we have got? We entered somewhere here, right? If we held through like 21 pips, I wonder if that would have been enough for me to close. I think maybe I would have been looking for at least 500 here, 26 pips. Our stop loss was 32. Yeah, I'd probably look for 500 or this resistance right here to be tapped. That's probably how I would have run it. Look at the 1 hour candle, guys. Look how 1 hour candle is closing. Pip Labs is your own product. Yeah, me and my business partner Antonio created it. Right? So yeah, I'm not partnered with them. Any feedback, look at this, guys. We have a Pip Labs Discord. Any feedback that you want, any upgrades that you want, suggestions, drop them there. Every single suggestion here, we have taken and put this in, right? All of this stuff is coming with like, you'll see on your new dashboard. I'll let you guys see it when it launches. There's like features where AI will give you feedback on what you're doing, and it's just predicts some of your stats. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What's gold doing? Gold trying to get down below the lows here. 1 hour time frame is looking like it's trying to close bearish here as well. 5 minute time frame. Oh, there's a 5 minute support here, which I don't like at all. We'll see how these candles close.
Can you do a poll and ask everyone how long it takes to be consistently profitable? I think after a year, you know, a year, and then that's how it should be. In my opinion, PipLab should change the candles for each demo session. Yeah, but you're backtesting a period. So when you pay for PipLabs and you press start, you'll be able to change your date here. You'll be able to change to which year you want to backtest, which month. Obviously you can't because this is demo version, but you'll be able to change with which date. We also have something coming very, very soon, which will be very, very cool data for people who want to just practice randomized data, right? Yeah, so GJ is just starting to barcode right now. 1 hour candle is closing, I would say weak bearish here. Not the really the bearish close you would want to look for sells in my opinion. Gold as well. We'll have a look at gold, of course. But it looks like high chance gold as well. Looking at the price here, 171 closing above. Closing above on the 15, high chance here. See what GU is doing here. GU rejected that support we had drawn out, right? Yeah. So GU as well. 1 hour is closing below though, but again, we need to get below the support. This has been a problem since yesterday. So if another 15-minute can close below, I think that's where we get the continuation there. PipLab should help be more profitable and confident, profitable quicker for sure. That's what that's exactly what happened with me. Is I backtested. I didn't use PipLabs because we never invented the software back then. But when I started, that's the only thing. I miss your long hair era. It's still long, guys. It's still long. Can you relax? It's still long. It's just not as long where it's down my neck. Do a haircut vlog? No. The next vlog I'm thinking about doing, guys, is a week in the life. A week in the life. That's the next vlog I'm doing. Just to take you through my week, guys. Showing you business, showing you trading, showing you day-to-day problems, good things, bad things, what I'm working on. It will just give you a realistic of real estate. Hopefully I can involve some real estate there. I'll also add gym in there. I'll add gym in there as well. Just everything, trading, because weekend in the life shows the weekend we've done it. It's fun, but I'm gonna add everything. Trading, gonna show you me taking the trades. I'm gonna add some discussions with the guys we have in the group as well. Like, that's where I spend a lot of time. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but you know, for you guys, you think I hop on stream and that's it. But guys, once I'm off stream, you can ask the guys there. We active there, man. They can reach out to me any time of the day. Everyone knows me, I know them, and I'm happy to speak to them. Like, really, these are the people who, if they continue and stick with me, I want them to become friends. I don't really see them as these are my
clients per se, or people who are paying for my service. No, of course they pay for my time because I think that's fair. Everyone in there agrees with that because that's why they're there. Otherwise, apart from that, we're friends. I mean, we're trying to provide we've been trying to plan a massive Tradesharpe meetup. Like this is actually something that would be incredibly insane. I think we'd all love that. Can you make it longer than 10 minutes? Yeah, it will be longer than 10 minutes, man. It will be. Trust. Can you see this price action on GJ? This is nuts. We should just press sell at 197 every time. No SL. What is this? Look at this 1 minute, guys. What? FTSE 100. We have people in the group who trade FTSE 100. Let's have a look what FTSE is doing. Yeah, FTSE is dumping here. Seeing some pound weakness come in with strong PPI numbers, which is no PMI numbers, which is interesting. Wow, what a shitty range, guys, huh? Look at that. This is resolution of this range here. Yeah, you can expect a pretty... If this 4-hour candle closes below, you can expect some downside here for sure. For sure, to fill at least to 88,042 here. You have an active setup 3 on the 1 hour, 30 minutes, sorry. 1 hour close below setup 1. Yeah, I think your sells would be breaking off this low here is where you probably would have taken sells. 15-minute also, 5-minute now just closed below. Yeah, I think that's the only way you take sells on this type of thing. Yeah, I'm in sells. Well, yeah, that's a good thing. If you weren't in sells, I would be praying for you, brother. Week in the life, Harry will get all the girls because of leg day section. Now this is for only Pips content. You know, this is special. This is only Pips content. Happy, what is key to become successful in investors? Yeah, I'll probably talk about my, you know, crypto portfolio and stuff like that. Like, I'm very blessed. Crypto portfolio is actually up 3-figure percentage wise this year. So that's pretty big one for me, to be honest. Saved you, huh, Claudio? No close above. On Euro GBP. Man, second liquidity grab now. I'm not, don't you know, GBP pairs has been a little bit fishy these days. Something's going on. Tradesharpe meetup in the UK? No, we plan to do it in Dubai. Market is so boring. It's a little bit strange. Yeah, this is barcoding now. If you scan this, we'll send you to destination fucked, not a destination I'd like to visit, please. You can be my guest to go visit that. gold, no top wick here, trying to move down. Gold is looking fishy as well. Alright, could you take a look at UJ? Yeah, we can have a quick look at UJ. Pretty similar to GJ, man. This is exact same analysis here. Exact same analysis. EU blessing you. Let's have a look at this setup. Oh, that's nice. Oh, with the close below the 4 hours, well, you get that little doji. Yeah, that's nice when that happens. What does it mean when the candle's highlighted? Yeah, that's a good setup, man, especially below a 4 hour. Oh, no wick. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at EU for you here. Yeah, you're just about tapping this support here. You expect it to push through, or you're looking to secure that. Man, look at this setup, man. This is not fair, man. Everyone blame Claudio. I mean, I don't trade EU. What is this? 3 pip profit? 4 pip. It looks so big, the moves on EU. But it's relative to stop loss, guys. The stop loss on this is 5 pips. But yeah, well done, man. Nice little setup 3 there for the win. See how GU is doing. Alright, GU is looking interesting, possibly in 4 minutes. Give me a sec, guys. I'll go to the toilet and come back. Yo, bro, is the group open now? Not yet. Group will open on the 30th here. I did put that on the website. Yeah, spots will open on the 30th. Anyone on the wait list will be accepted. But then you guys have to wait till the 30th. But that will be open. Look forward to seeing everyone next month if you haven't joined already. But yeah, if you want to keep an eye on that, you guys know the website. But yeah, this will be cool. I didn't take any trades. I did take a trade. I took GJ sells this morning, but we closed at break even. That's the only trade we've taken so far, is GJ sells and closing at break even.
I guess 5 minutes doing the business here. 30-minute no close below. Gold sells. Let's see. Gold is now trying to push through below this level here. Could be a potential. We need to go see what we have next levels here though. Next level is down. We do have a level here. And a level here. $60 stop loss, 15 pip target. Thank you, gold. Really good risk to reward for me. You guys see that risk to reward is great. Recommend TP for GU. I mean, first of all, you need to realize your entry criteria, right? I think you need to fix your entry criteria. I mean, God's blessing you in the markets, giving you good thing, but realistically entering before break of that low is tough. You're fighting with fire, man. You know, that was literally 1 pip from your SL. So focus on that, because you keep doing this long term, it's gonna snap back at you hard, man. Hard, I promise. And I don't want to see that, because you're going to come to me. You see, it happened to people, right? You see the messages. Hey, man, I lost XYZ in 1 day. Hey, it was all going good, and then I lost XYZ. So either you get ready for that, you know, or you take a little bit higher probability. You know, but TP, yeah, 30-minute here, below. Depends what your idea behind this trade is, you know. Right? We have a lot of space on higher time frame here. But this could be one, I would say a very strong TP will be this 30-minute support, right? Because it's the next support, right? So if you're looking at it logically, it makes sense. Based on 1 hour, that's not even there, right? That's not even there. But logically, this does make sense here, right? I mean, yeah, 15 is there as well, you know? So I'd say that would be your kind of good TP idea, would be somewhere there. But does it make sense risk to reward? Where did you enter? Somewhere here. Had 7 pips. Yeah, you were at more than 1-to-1, you know? That's what it's been doing. Where was the entry for? He just entered here, man. Just like this, where my mouse is. Before it broke the lows. Which is why I'm saying long term he should be looking at that. What is this on? This is on GU. Yeah, this is okay here. Problem is we had that zone, right? We had this zone that we were bouncing off all of yesterday. All of yesterday we were bouncing off this zone here. So it's been extremely tough. You know, I rather this candle did a little bit more business and closed below. Come on guys, hit the like button, it won't cost you a thing. Yeah, people are enjoying the stream, they can leave a like. Anyone new in the stream here? I want to see in chat. Is anyone new to this stream here? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are finding some value here. We have a lot of value. And yeah, hope you guys can benefit and enjoy from it. I see setup 3 if the 15 closes below. So where would setup 3 won't happen till you have a bullish 15-minute candle, right? Till you have a bullish 15-minute candle, you won't have setup number 3, right? I'm new, I'm enjoying it so far. Nice. Welcome. If you want to join future streams, be sure to leave a subscribe, right? To know when we go live. We're live from a Monday to Friday here. GJ trade ended. You would have been stopped, bro. You would have been stopped. This candle probably would have got you here. Actually, maybe you would have survived with spread. You know, but I don't consider this playing out, man. Nothing happened. It just ranged. 1 hour, all closing, everything closing like this. How's it? I enjoy your sessions. Amazing. Work full-time trading. Now it's good to connect with like-minded people for sure. Can you talk about your trading program? It's a group, so we're a community. In the community, you get access to all of my webinars. So these are all webinars we do once a week. On top of that, you get access to my content here, right? So this is my exclusive content, if it would be so kind to load. Yeah, this is like a gold mine of videos to get you basically to the maximum level. The difference with my group is that a lot of people just say watch videos, but for me, I want to help you with application. So you discuss with me, you watch things, learn, and then you come and apply that information by talking to me, right? That's the way that the group works, is that I want you to apply the information. Yeah, 5-minute didn't even close below here. 30-minute closed long rejection, previous 15 closed bearish here, but no range. Good morning, Harry. I heard you mention Pip Labs for free. Where's the link? Only demo version is free. If you want the full version, you have to pay for the full version. But demo is free. You're free to use it, man, if you want to try it out. Pip Labs link is in the description as well. Gold flying, yeah, it's closed at support, right? Look, it closed right at support perfectly. So it's rejecting that support. Also, yeah, 1 hour no top wick, high probability. So I want you guys to take note of that as well. Whenever we have those times where higher time frame does not give us top wick, look at the probabilities. You know, look at the probabilities. Top wick came. It's a probability. It's a probability for top wick to come. You know? I'm new. I've been trading futures market for the last 4 years, but I'm enjoying your stream. You're doing a really good thing, and I find it compelling to stay and listen. Amazing. I'm glad to hear that, man, and welcome. Wow, GJ did some business, huh? Can we add custom indicators in Pip Labs? Not yet, because we need to find a way for it to read your code. It's very, very complicated, but we will be looking in the future. How much to buy that Pine script language? It's not really... The thing is that the way that they do it is they don't allow you to use the Pine script. You have to convert Pine script to JavaScript. So the indicator will have to be coded in Java. So that's how it works. So you need something to a converter, right? That's impossible. Don't even think of attempting that. It's a 10-year job. Yeah, it's not easy. So that's why we're trying to find an easier solution to add an indicator to our data.
Like custom indicators, you know, people who have it on Pine, you know. But for now, that's what they want you to do. They're like, yeah, custom indicators can be added if, but they're not allowing you to use their Pine script. Have you noticed price action past 2 weeks? Last week was fine. Towards the end of the week, a little bit slow. This week is, you know, this week is very tough. We're just having these straight pushes, difficult entries, coming at random times. You kind of just have to take like a press sell anywhere and run no stop loss, you know. Bank of Japan talking. That's what's happening right now. Oh yeah, this is what's happening right now. Bit of GBP news here. We are watching FX moves. Oh. We won't comment on daily share moves. It's important for currencies to move in a stable manner, reflecting fundamentals. They complain when their currency is getting weak. Now they complain that it's getting strong. Man, we're very sensitive to any any JPY news. It's being very sensitive. They hate scalpers in either direction. Yeah, I mean, realistically, in this type of scenario, it's risky, but these type of scenarios would be okay to take really negative risk reward, like put 100 pips stop loss, 50 to 100 pips stop loss, and look to target 10-12 pips. It's just hard because you have to risk, you know, 5-10% to make 1%, you know. Because it's really not giving you anything that you can do with, right? Look at 1 hour candle closes here. Don't know what to say, to be honest. 60 pip candle now. And knowing where you guys place stop loss, if we just held the position original stop loss, 95% of you are stopped out on this candle. Spread stopped me out. Spread stopped me out. I'm stopped out. 95%. So this looks like, hey, we could have been in, but no, not really. You know, not really. Yohari, would you say taking a sell breaking previous 30-minute low on GJ is risky? Also worth to try looking at base 15-minute? Problem is you're selling right into this support here. This low was created by a rejection wick. It was not... If this 30-minute candle closed strong bearish, yeah, it starts to make sense, right? 15-minute also candle closed bearish below here, yeah, we can do it. But closing here, we're sitting at this target, right? It makes it extremely tough. Man, in my 4 years of trading GJ, I've never seen a melt like this before. This is nuts. The amount that we're melting, it's just everything is going nuts. I've never seen this ever. I've never been traded conditions like this before. This is crazy. Even bullish. Even in bullish conditions, we've never had back-to-back candles like this. You know? I mean, the name of the game here would just be to close your eyes and literally sell. Like, that's it. Close your eyes and sell, but you have to hold some heavy drawdown, right? We're having candle pullbacks of 30, 40, 50 pips. It's crazy average green candle versus red. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just nuts. Like, I just don't get why every move I'm getting involved in, it's unfortunately being a very complex move. Like, look at this. Easy close below here, continuation. Form resistance, continue, close below, continuation. Like it literally closed below, retested once, and then just continued for the rest of the time. This chopped for ages. Would I be able to pass funded with your exclusive? Based on what I've seen with others, yes. Are you willing to put in the work though? That's the question. You're not going to pass your funded in 1 week though, right? But based on what I've seen with others, for sure, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't pass your funded if you put in the work and stay disciplined. I mean, we have a lot of our traders here are funded traders, right? We can see, look at this. We did a webinar last time. He was in 5% drawdown. And last week's webinar, I fixed some small issues and boom, back up into positive now. From 5% drawdown to positive. You know? He has funded past. He has recovered drawdown. You know? Past 5%ers. Top 1 funded. So a lot of funded traders here. Past FTMO. So I don't see why. I don't see why. Right? I'm on your live every day, yeah, but the exclusive group is more than the live. If you're in there, you'll understand. Unless you're in there and you're using a different name on YouTube, your name looks similar, but it's a lot different, man. It's not just about the YouTube lives. We're live for 2-3 hours a day. It's not the whole day. There's so much more that goes on to trading, right? The work we do in the background. No one knows the work we do in the background. It's a lot of work, man. Weekends of webinars. 2 hours, 3 hours we sit on webinars. Can I be a profitable trader in 2 months? You can. It's not out the question, but it's probably not likely, you know? You can see profits in 2 months, but to be consistently profitable, probably not. You know, probably not. It just depends on your work ethic. I don't know your work ethic. I'm very tempted to just rip sell right here, like that. Big stop loss. Negative risk to reward. Like literally that's the only way I can see to get in, but I rather miss that trade than attempt that. You know? Because I don't see, like, you know, you have to push another 60 pips to get a 1-to-1, so I have to over risk. I have to over risk to make it make sense, you know? Which I'm not really, it's not my plan, it's not my type of trading. Too much stress. Negative RR is fine, guys, but the problem is when you do it drastically, you have to risk a lot more in order for you to make decent money, right? You can't risk 1% and then close at 0.1. It's not going to make enough money for it to be worth it, right? In terms of stats, it will look cool, you know, but so you're going to miss out on a generational drop. I showed you every single generational drop has had a pullback that created a lower high. So at some point I'm gonna be able to trade the pullback back up, and if it then ends up rolling over, I can trade it back down as well. So I'm not missing out, I'm just waiting for a setup. I got extreme every time that I've tried to enter this move, I've got unfortunately unlucky, you know. Every time we've got stuck in difficult moves, even same thing yesterday, difficult moves, retracement moves. I've not got a move where it closes below pushes, closes below pushes, closes below pushes. Everything has been complex, which is very tough to trade. You know, I'd like to see some other live streamers, come and do this live in front of you in these conditions. I promise you, they're not doing much here. Like, that would be it, right? That would be it. If you take your negative risk to reward, look, 11 pips, 10 pips there, done. Run 30, 40 pips stop loss, be done. 11, 10, 12 pips. Like, it's possible to do, guys. Right? There's your 12 pips, done. Call it a day. But you're risking 5 to 10% on that. And that's basically, if you want to force a trade in these conditions, that's the way you can force a trade. But in terms of my profitability, it's not going to be too good for my profits, because it's not the way. I'm not going to change the way I trade just based on 1 week of price action. And that's magic number, right? 10, 11, 12 pips there, done. Otherwise, now you're back at break even. Wow, look at GU. This zone is nasty. What happened to your trade, Sammy? Did you just get out break even? 10, 12 pips would be full TP. Yeah, I know, right? This is how GJ was back in 2021, 2022, but there was setup ones. Like, yeah, my stop loss was 30, 40, like 30 pips or something, but it would be clean closes, not just straight pushes through, Do you even scalp? I would call myself like more of a day trader, but they are scalps, but they're not on 1 minute and stuff like that. It's not 1 minute scalps that maybe you would define scalping as. But I do appreciate you guys showing up to stream, watching us how we navigate this time. I mean, long term, you're gonna learn a shit ton from seeing how to navigate this time, and not get messed up, right? Trying to take high probability opportunities and not lose on them, right? So I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Each strategy you would give at least 30 tries. No, I think you need to not try it on demo, backtest it in a simulator. Way better. It will take, in live it will take too many times, too long. It will take you maybe like 2 months to find 30 setups, right? It will take you 2 months to find 30 setups. Let's say on average, okay? Because that specific setup might not happen every single day. So be very, very careful. And I think a simulator would be a lot better, as you can do it much faster. Check gold, setup 4. Gold is bearish bias today. I'm not going counter trend bias. You know, this is not setup 4. We're closing at top of the range. It looks nice for a bounce for sure, but this is counter trend. If I'm going to take counter trend, I want to see 15-minute candle close bearish, next one close above. Need structure, yeah, something like that, right? We saw the same thing happen here, right? Comes down, grabs liquidity, goes up just to fail. You can see the same. How long you trade, bro? You seem so professional. Well, thank you. I've been trading for over 4 years. 4 years, 4 years. I've seen Harry trade back then, even before he does live streaming. Appreciate you, Lokomoko. That's been a while, man. OG. Harry, how is Pip Labs backtesting different to Tradingview? We have ticks, so you can actually practice taking trades, right? You can take trades, you can see active P&L, you can play the candles, right? It doesn't skip candles when you change time frames. Look, you play the candles and they move how they're moving in real life. You can of course take trades as well. That's another massive thing, is to be able to take trades, right? Right? You can choose your trade, choose how much risk, and then you will be able to see your P&L at the bottom of the screen here, right? Once you of course get triggered. You see P&L shows here, so you'll be able to see all of that. Right, that's the difference, is that you can see all of that stuff. Would GJ be an entry after this 15-minute close? It's like one of these, like, you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know, you really can't say in these market conditions. This might be the one that pulls back. Like literally, he would want no SL. You know? I mean, we could try it. We could try it, you know? But 5 minute needs to close bearish below, probably where my mouse is. You can't close with this rejection, right? Because that will just close the 15 back above as well. Let's see if we can scalp this maybe. Try get a little bit further down here. Get back to 196 and see what happens. 13 seconds here. Oh, okay. Super hard, man. It's really... Even 5 minute closes being hard. It's really tough. It's extremely tough. No bottom wick on this candle as well. So yeah, we have no bottom wick. I do have a nipple on my broker though. Kind of similar to the last scenario we had. Stop loss is pretty massive here. Stop loss is looking like 45 pips here, 44 pips. Target, I don't know where we would target, to be honest. That's a 1 hour support there. .30-minute support there as well. And 15. Yeah, that's what we just tapped, right? We can see we just tapped this support. So that's what we're rejecting right now. Yeah, last 10 seconds before the close. But look, this is why you have to do your analysis. Even though price is moving fast, you have to stay disciplined, not just jump into random stuff. Right? Otherwise you wouldn't notice this support. I feel if we get a 5 minute closing below would be aggressive scalp. Yeah, look at the reaction of that level, right? Heavy reaction of that level. Gold as well, ranging now as well. London's tough. London is being tough. You hit your SL like 3 times? Damn, bro. Yeah, this is why it's dangerous in these conditions, man. You have to be careful. Don't be FOMOing in, right? Don't be FOMOing in. Otherwise, you are... Imagine, it's much worse hitting stop loss 3 times in a move that's moved down so much, right? It's like, how the hell have I done that, you know? That's why it has to be... you have to be clinical. You have to be super clinical. Like stay disciplined, guys. Like trading is not gonna be easy. You think trading is gonna be easy? Quit, because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take time. Right? It's gonna take time. It's gonna be hard. There are gonna be days that you don't want to show up to the chart. There's gonna be weeks where you feel like things are not going your way. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose motivation to do daily things. Your lifestyle will have to change. Your mindset will have to change. A lot of things will have to change. There'll have to be sacrifice. But if you're willing to make that sacrifice, those are the ones who are gonna survive. Not everyone is meant to survive in this game. Do you notice how many people leave stream? Do you notice how many people don't show up day to day? But the ones who stay are the ones who are gonna win long term. It's just a matter of time. Everything I've done that I've given time has at some point been good, as long as every day I'm trying to progress, not just repeating the same shit every single day, hoping for a different result. That is the definition of insanity, is repeating the same shit every single day, expecting a different result. The only time you should repeat the same shit is when you're doing what? When you're doing well, right? Because that's just routine. But expecting a different result on you trying to repeat something and do that, it's not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you. No one knows what goes on in the background. There's a lot of work. You know? You have to stay disciplined. 1 week is not gonna change what will happen over a year. You know, 2 weeks won't change that. But the mistake you make in those 1 or 2 weeks will dictate the path you will go on for the next 1 to 2 months. Right? It will dictate that path. So you can't let that put you. Yeah, it's been frustrating week in the markets, right? We've been struggling to find entries. Next week, the week after, you start going back to normal, everyone will forget about this. But what you did this week is going to determine how you survive and if you can thrive in this industry long term. Right? It's super important. It's just monotonous, whatever the word is, coming every single day, sitting here, waiting for an entry, seeing your ideas play out, but price action is being weird. You know? That's how the markets work. And if you don't accept that, then you're not going to survive in this game no matter what. You're going to just keep hopping around, and it's the sad truth, unfortunately. You know? But I'm going to still be here doing what I do because it's not my first roadshow. The stream has been running for over a year of verified data. Not many people can put verified data of you. Go back and watch the stream and see what I've done. Right? This is verified data. So if we can do this over almost 2 years here, 1-2 weeks of boring price action, tough to get into the market, the only thing I'm going to do is look, how could I have done better? Honestly, in these conditions, big boy stop losses, you know, holding overnight is the type of option here. You know? At Tradesharpe, in theory, we are all good, but in practice, for example, did you show any statistics from your broker, not just your spreadsheet, because everything is subjective? I don't understand what you mean by subjective, but I don't mind showing broker, right? I show broker, that's why I put broker in terms of every time I take a position, I put broker, just so you guys can see that as well, right? The only thing that I don't show is P&L because I keep it personal, but I do show on Instagram sometimes P&L. I've shown last month I posted end of month, last 3 weeks how much I made in 3 weeks, just to keep people motivated and to see what's going on. But yeah, I do post empty terminal, right? Empty terminal even in losses, right? Empty terminal, right? So this is why I do show that, right? To keep that stuff, you know, legit, that hey, I'm just not on stream putting a position on the chart hoping it plays out. But I would hope that I'm very clear when I enter and when I exit, right? I make sure to say I'm entering here and why, you know. Told me how many percentage you won? Yeah, I have 77% win rate, right? 77% win rate. That's how much percentage I win. I think it's a pretty impressive percentage, to be honest. With the way I trade, I'm very happy with it. Wow, yeah, that's a big candle. I wonder if some news did something like that here. GJ 1 hour candle closing here. Hey, new here, do you put any stock into currency strength meters? No, not really, man. Not really. They're just a little bit lagging. They don't really do much. So I don't really consider them, to be honest. Anyways, guys, this is just bouncing here. I think if sells are going to make sense, right? If sells are going to make sense, then I think we need something closing below 195.945, right? If we get something closing below that, I think we can have more continuation. Obviously, tough market conditions. Gold is just ranging here for London as well, so be careful with that. You can see also GU was very tough. We didn't enter anything in this zone. It was being tough, so definitely some tough options here, right? We tried to take the sells this morning, got out BE. That's all good in my books, right? And yeah, that's basically, you know, what I'm looking at here. But I appreciate everyone, everyone showing up. I hope to catch you on tomorrow's stream, and hopefully this starts to clean up and we can see some setups during London. The timing has been a little bit weird here. Like, Asian has really been doing business. I might stay up tonight till about 3-4 a.m. to see what Asian does if we see similar price action. So I might run all-nighter tonight. So if I'm a little bit late on stream tomorrow, you know why. But yeah, we'll have to see what we can do with this. If not, then I'm just going to sleep as normal and then continue for tomorrow here. But we're seeing that shift, you know, because every Asian session has had clean pushes down, no pullbacks. Look at this, is London session, choppy. Asian session, close below, push. So yeah, that's how it is. So appreciate everyone, and let's catch you guys tomorrow and see what happens. But you know, keep positive. Setups will come, just a matter of patience and making sure to follow a plan that we know works over years, right? That's the main thing here. So appreciate you all. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you all.